Hello, 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 my celestial kings, queens, and beings. This is Mystic Storm here to clear the path to a new life with you. Okay, I hope you're having a wonderful day, evening, wherever you're catching this. And I just want to say happy full moon in Sagittarius. Okay, yes, happy full moon. Okay, yes, and Sagittarius has to do with, look, I'm jumping in again, travel, wisdom, philosophy, higher education, law, religion, cross-cultural relations, and learning ethics. So it's funny that I'm saying travel first because I actually traveled. I'm in my hometown right now, and I'm just so excited. So excited to be home. I haven't been back in like 3 years, so it feels good to be back. Hey, how you doing? And so I'm gonna dive into the chart. I'm gonna go into the astrology chart, and then I'm going to pull some cards. I my collection runs deep, but I limited myself to 5 decks, maybe 6, but one of them is like a personal deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. The other one is a personal deck. It's a college my deck. I ain't ready to bust that out. But yeah, so we're gonna dive in, and I will say, make sure you check out my website, msbotanica.com. Check out your June horoscopes. If you want to book a personal reading, you can do so. And then also check out my YouTube channel, Mystic Storm Spirituality. It's a plethora of videos for you to look at, okay? And as I'm continuing to get set up here, I have like a little travel box to store like crystals and candles and such while I'm away from my altar. And I'm about to bust out my protection oil. My protection oil is good for candles, to bless amulets, to put in your bath water, and to put on your body as well. So I am actually putting this on my head, for my crown area, protecting my crown as we go through this reading, because I am currently locking my hair, and I usually have a wig on, and that was my protection. But I'm going to use my oil here to get started. All right, and then I'm almost 1 month locked up, y'all. Tell me what you think. I was like this close to taking it down, because I think I'm gonna have to interlock, but that's okay. That's okay. But okay, we're gonna get started. So I have the chart pulled up. I will say shout out to all my Sag and Geminis. It's y'all season right now, so shine. All right, but the Sagittarius sign rules the liver, the hips, the thighs, and like the pelvic area. So it makes sense. I have on orange for the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is where below the navel can be the pelvic area, the womb space. This is where your creativity lies, right? So you might want to work with the sacral chakra to try to get more into your creativity. If you want to do more sexual arts, things of that nature, be more open to receive, or it can just be receiving from other people, or just receiving information from the divine. Whatever floats your boat on that, okay? But we're going to look at the chart to see what I could talk about. The first thing that stands out to me, of course, we have the the sun and the moon in opposition. The sun is in opposition. The sun is in Gemini, of course. Shout out to all my Geminis. And then the moon is in Sag. So shout out to all my Sag. But this makes a square from both the moon and the sun to the midheaven, and also Neptune in the sign of Pisces. So what I'm getting here is illusions, distractions, escapism is going to be really heavy during this time. And this is sitting in the 10th house. And the 10th house has to do with like long-term goals, structure, status. Let me bring this over here so that way I'm over here. Like your public image and your will to do things, like your courage, your masculinity, and just your career in general. So there might be some hidden feelings or turmoil that's going on within trying to bring more structure into your life, to change your image, like how people view you, your reputation, things like that. And this could also be a good time to, if you're trying to change your image, or if you're wanting to portray yourself as more than what you are, to put on a mask of some sort, this is a really good time for glamour magic. Just saying. So say if you have a in this career too, say if you have a job interview and you want to make sure that you are, on point, doing all these things, I would say you can do a glamour magic spell to make sure that they perceive you as the candidate that they need to fulfill the position. Just something like that. If you're going on, we're talking about public image, or as far as if you have to speak somewhere, or if you're trying to get a promotion, or if you're going on a first date. Hey, glamour magic definitely will be a good thing here, because it will kind of put on this veil, so the first impressions can be to your benefit. See how we spin it around? Even though it's squared, we can make it work in our favor. Okay? And then I want to also look at Pluto retrograde. Pluto retrograde is in the sign of Capricorn. So we have some our transformation. We've been talking about this for a while now, as far as just getting used to the new sense of self, right? And we're doing that collectively. So it's new world energy, is what I'm picking up. But this is in the 7th house. This has to do with like contracts, business affairs, equality. That's beautiful. Equality, relationships in general, and just your like interpersonal style. So going back to like that glamour thing, or like if you're trying to change who you are, and this transformation is going to help you. Pluto retrograde is going to help, because it's also linking up with Mercury in the sign of Gemini. Is it still in Gemini? It's still in Gemini for the time being. And so with Mercury in Gemini, so your transformation, you're going to be able to, you may not feel comfortable walking the walk, but you could talk the talk. So with you talking the talk, you can affirm it. Okay? Affirm what it is that you're trying to accomplish. And before I had got on, I had thought about what does the Sagittarius full moon like mean to me? What am I picking up? And I got the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the number 5 card in the major arcana in tarot. And what that has to do with morals, tradition, it could be marriage, or the guru card, things like that. So wisdom, so it's like this full moon can be very potent in a sense that we have to go back to basics. I feel like we just had Mercury retrograde. We're still technically in the shadow period, and things are still a little cloudy. And while our mind is probably going, which way, what should we do? What should we decide? Where should we go? That song by Solange just came in my head. Where do we go from here? Do you know? Where do we go from here? That song, where do we go from here? That's what it's like. Gemini season is kind of like we're weighing out the options here. And we need to go back to our basics, our foundation, our roots, our foundation as far as our spirituality, our faith, our optimism, the wisdom that we have already acquired, and apply that in order to get us ahead, okay? Because once we make these decisions, now we got to start the healing process as we continue to shed what we no longer need. That's Cancer season, okay? But yeah, I'm trying to look at hey, how's it going? Hey. I'm trying to see what other aspects I want to talk about. The sun and moon. Well, the sun is trine, and then the moon is sextile Saturn retrograde, and this is in the ninth house. So, whatever you're going through is just a test or a lesson by Saturn retrograde, and because it's in the sign of Aquarius too. So it's to push us to really be focused on what we want for our future. What we want for our future. How are you going to get there? Are you going to stand firm in what you believe in? Are you going to stand on your ethics? Are you in your morals? Are you going to really see this through? Or are you going to let other people or other influences dictate your life? Okay? It's time to step into accountability. And that's also being accountable in your part of the struggle that you have already endured in your life. Okay? Making sure that you are accountable and understand that the lessons that you have, that you've acquired, were for a reason. I'm trying to wave at you, Eli. Hey. But yeah, oh, everybody come on. Y'all in here. I'm talking about the full moon right now, but and then I'm going to go into a reading. But if you want me to do personal readings, I wouldn't be opposed to doing it right now. Hey, I'm currently in Detroit. I'm at my hometown using Sagittarius energy for travel. And I'm limited, but I have brought good 5 decks to use. Oh, thank you. You like my hair? I'm deciding to lock it up. It's almost been like a month, and then I recently found out that I have to interlock, and I was kind of nervous, and I was gonna take it down, but I think I'm gonna keep it. So yeah. But yeah, let me see. I have a few more points for the astrology, and then we'll figure out if we're just gonna do a collective reading or if y'all want me to pull a card or two for y'all, that's fine. And then let's see. We talked about Saturn retrograde. What else is connected to Saturn retrograde? We got a square, two squares, 3 squares, 1 square, 2 square, 3 square. We got Saturn retrograde is squared Mercury, Venus, and Uranus. And with this square, the lessons we have to deal with has to go with self-worth. This is kind of tying in from the Gemini new moon. The self-worth, taking risk, I think is the end game, because we talked about the full energy last time. So You may have jumped off and took the leap like we talked about, and it's a little shaky. Like your foundation is a little, we don't know where we're going. But know that the risk that you're taking is going to benefit you in the future. And also, just be mindful what you say during these times, especially since Saturn is squared Mercury. And we're still in the shadow period. Be mindful of who you text and make sure that you're not hitting reply all or group text. Make sure just be extra cautious, because you can really slip up here and then get yourself in trouble. But yeah, Chiron is in Aries. Mars is in Aries, Jupiter is in Aries. It's still identifying who we are in this new time period and working through that. I think with Jupiter here now in Aries, it's going to really expand for us to be more secure in ourselves more and more. This is in the 10th house, so it's going into that Saturn energy. So I don't think that if you're being really indecisive at this moment, because I know I have with this Gemini energy, I'm like, should I stay where I'm at or should I take the leap? Even though I had that whole word for the Gemini new moon, I still struggled on like, should I really take this leap? Should I really take the risk? And I did it, y'all. I did it. And it's still kinks that need to be worked out, but I'm glad that I did it. It's just a time of just securing what you've already stepped into for the newness. Yeah, this Gemini energy is wild. It's wild. And me as a Gemini rising, I'm just like, and I haven't been able, I've been escaping, just like I talked about with Neptune. It was a square to for the moon and sun to Neptune, escaping and not meditating as much as I should, or just trying to find distractions because I still was trying to weigh out the options. But I feel better now. I feel like I'm getting back to me. And then we have, once Gemini season is over, we got Cancer around the corner. So then we can really deep dive into healing. So just be prepared. All right. So I'm going to pull out. Are we doing personals, or are we just going to dive into a general? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Speaking of, y'all, I just got 2 new decks. I don't stop. She said, why can't we have both? The Afro Goddess Tarot. And I had to get, it's by who's Andrea Vertic. Is that how you say her name? If she ever see this, don't judge me. And then I also got her Oracle deck, which is the Lenormand, but it's people of color. Yeah. Ooh. So okay. So let's do personals, and then I'm pretty sure within the personals it may ring true for the collective, and I might do a couple for the collective and go from there. All right, Eli, what's your question? It's holographic too. I love. It's a little difficult to shuffle, a little bit for me. You have a question, Eli? I'm typing it. Any guidance in regards to business? I'm lost with creating a vendor spot or reading at shops. Okay. Okay, let's see. Spirit, what must be for guidance you have for Eli and his business? What do you need to do at this moment? All right, stop procrastinating. You know what it is you need to do. And build. I keep hearing shop, 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 shop. Okay. And it must be for your, like getting your own shop. Temperance is at the base. I have God of Wands. Let's appreciate the artwork, y'all. God of Wands. Two of Cups in reverse. And then Knight of Pentacles. Independence. You need to be on your own and get your own shop and do, you know, have your own business flowing. Two of Cups. The Two of Cups in reverse here is saying there's probably still some work that needs to be done, coupled with the Temperance. So it may not happen in the timing that you want. You may want it now, of course, but there's some things that you have to do. Yeah, I think I'm at my own. Yep, you need to have your own business and get your own shop. Now, does that mean, you know, can't you work in some shops to raise the money to get your own stuff? Yes, but the end game is to have your own shop. I would say if you're wanting to go to other shops, just don't get stuck there. But Spirit is like, yes, you need to have your own shop. I can see you with your own shop too, but it's just gonna take time, Temperance. And I mean, you have it in you. You have the passion inside of you to do it, and you will be good at it. Look, Flame of the Soul, God of Wands. Come on. You got it. You got it in you. It's just, you have, maybe this is like aligning your mind with your finances. Maybe that's kind of, it might be some limiting beliefs. Lord have mercy. Limiting beliefs in regards to how those are like kind of equally yoked. And then, but once you have that together, you'll have your own business. And this is kind of giving me, this was giving me Oshun with the yellow, but then I also thought peacock too. So once you start your own stuff, it will also be very attractive. Like you'll be able to have a profitable business if you stand on your own. So yeah, a lot of financial beliefs you're releasing. That's good. And that's this cycle, well, this part of the moon cycle will be good, especially with Sagittarius energy, because it's about doctrines and beliefs, like your morals and your ethics. And it's also sitting in, was it the 10th house? I believe it was. I can't remember now, but just working on cementing that, and in that way, because I said something about reputation too, and public image. Just getting all of that together will help. I heard peacock energy has been coming up. Yeah, so it's time. Well, I'm glad it resonated. All right. Anybody else have a question? Make sure y'all put it down here. I had to, let me check the time. Okay, I'm okay. I was like, I am on my lunch right now. So yes, you can definitely donate. Thank you. My Cashapp is Mystic Storm 333. I try to make it as simple as possible across the board. Go ahead. Let me know your question. I'm at Faith and Trust. There we go. Cause I was like, you got so many. No, you don't. You only got like two accounts. Current message. What I need to hear. Okay. Spirit, what messages would guidance does faith need to hear right now? You are able to accomplish what it is that you're set out here to do. I'm in like a bird, like soaring. And then, okay, what are you looking down to? Ocean. Well, okay. I know that's weird. It's like the highs, I'm getting like, I guess like the highs and lows of life. Like, you can accomplish that and you're soaring, but you're also knowing that the current below you here, it's kind of like, I'm also kind of getting High Priestess energy a little bit from this, because it's like the light and dark, kind of like the opposites, or even Magician, as above, so below. Magician maybe, yeah, for sure. So you have to, whatever it is you're doing, you need to make sure you are actually setting your intentions to reflect that. So you may say you want you may say you want a certain thing. This could be in regards to love. You want certain things, but your intentions or your actions aren't lining up to what it is you really want. We got God of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and then Five of Cups. Okay? So maybe it's because you're afraid, because the last time you went through this cycle, you chose off of maybe not fully understanding your worth, and that left you in this Five of Cups energy. But again, we talked about Saturn and the lessons and all these things. So yes, it hurt. Yes, we have pain, but make sure you transmute that pain. Like the depths of the ocean is the emotion, right? And the whale diving deep, right? I've seen that. But you can soar above it and look at it, and look at your hurt, look at your pain, and know that that was a lesson that's going to continue to bring you forward. Okay? Because it's like, it's funny because we got the God of Pentacles here. This artwork is busting with the Seven of Cups. And look, you see the God here, and you see the man here. It don't look like a God to me. He ain't got on no crown. He ain't got on no crown. And it's like, it's the illusions. You're clouded by, fancy jewels, or, this and that, or what they have. But you have to make sure that you find somebody that's, oh, I didn't even see. Okay, now it's Two of Cups, equally yoked. That was the base, but then this was also here too. Ace of Wands. That also matches your energy. That ignites your flame, your fire. You may be the one that always are the supportive one, that's always trying to, like, hey, we can do it. You probably very optimistic, but that can get draining at times. You need somebody that's going to equally reciprocate with what you have, and that's the fire, that's the passion, that's the creativity. Because you can connect with somebody all day and try to connect and try to do these things, but they not, if they're not your person that's had the same mindset as you, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So, and that was kind of a part of the Gemini new moon reading too, is still be open to love still, despite you know, what has gone on before, any pain, any trauma, any abuse. Still be open to love. Learn the lessons, but don't close yourself off, because then you're blocking your blessings. Okay? So I need that baby. Yes. Well, good. I'm glad that it resonated with you. Good. Anybody else have a question? Because if not, I'll just pull some more cards for the collective here. There we go. I don't know how to ask a question. Kind of lost. I don't know where to go or what to do. Oh, this is from Car Far Fan. Okay. Let's see. So, what I'll do with you, if you're still here, let me know. Think of 2 different paths, and I'll pull a couple of cards for each path. You don't have to tell me. Say path A, path B, and I'll tell you what I see for each path. Okay? And one more since it was Daughter of Cups. Okay. So this is path A. Path A, I see some type of renewal or new love going on here, or new sense of self-love. We have the Son of Pentacles here. It could be also knowing your worth, for sure. You may need to ask for a promotion, ask for or raise your price, or do something, or invest in yourself. And also, loving yourself is investing in yourself. The more that you love yourself, the more prosperous and abundant you'll be. This is the 7 of Wands. I think you're constantly looking back to what could have been, what should have been. With the 6 of Cups, that's the nostalgia card. So it's like you had to choose. It looks like you had to choose yourself in order to heal, in order to grow, or choose not necessarily leaving a situation you could have, or just, it might be like a partnership, or it could be friend, it can be romantic, definitely business, something where it was an agreement. I think now you're breaking that agreement and stepping out on your own. But now you're looking back, and you maybe want to go back, but you know the pain that will cause you, or the grief that will cause you, because you're not living up to who you really see and feel yourself as. It's like, now that you have constantly poured into yourself and that is overflowing, you know that there's more out there. Okay? Path B, we have God of Cups, the Lovers, Queen of Wands in reverse, and then we also have the Daughter of Cups. So I feel like, just going off of kind of path path A, what stands out to me is you was trying to leave. And then we got path B, the Goddess of Wands in reverse. So this is saying if you wanted to leave, if you was to go back, Goddess of Wands, you would feel stifled. You wouldn't, your flame wouldn't be able to grow, right? And it's like, because of the God of Cups. Water and fire don't match. And it could be you were giving all of your love, your energy to this person. And it's Neptune, the illusions. We talked about the illusions, the escapism, the addiction. Maybe addicted to the love. A little bit toxicity here. Okay? A lot of manipulation because it, you know, it's a mask, it's a veil, right? Felt like love. It felt good in the moment. But deep down, it's not filling you up. Even though this person, this person had all this to give. This is what they was giving you. Look at the difference here. Yes, a fish here, but it don't even look like no water flowing out. Nothing. You see the fish be all here. That's where the creativity, all that stuff flowing all out there. So, yeah. I think you said I'm right about for path A. So if you pick path A, you already know what to do. Okay? And I feel you because it's hard. It's hard out here. Last time I was at the shop, I told you I wanted a reading from you, and I was definitely going to book. Now I need, oh yes, oh, you saw me at the PSV, so that's cool. Yes, if you want to book a reading, come on, get a full reading. Down ahead, msbotanica.com. And I think they'll have an art crawl. It's every third Saturday. I have to look at, I can't go by your name. I'll have to like look you up. Oh, from Rocio's. Oh, I definitely have to look at your picture. I can't, that was a little minute, but I'll be at Rocio's. Is that Memorial Day? Or we already had Memorial Day. It was Labor Day. I'll be there for another event soon. So yeah. Cool. Anybody? Oh, I do have a question over here. Who is this? Hopefully they're still here. Divine Pearl Medium. I just had a dream about a lot of strawberries. May I have insight on this? Yes. Dream about strawberries. I'm getting like sweetness. I'm also getting seductress type of energy. But let me see. Spirit, what messages, what guidance do you have for the Divine Pearl Medium about strawberries? You need to find the joys and pleasures of your life. I feel like you may, some things are blocked. Hold on. Like even, I'll just tell you, oh, my light came off. Like I seen the strawberry, like cut, like kind of cut in half. And they got the opening. I know this is erotic, but hey, it came out erotic. And then it was hand, around the strawberry. And the strawberry was, dripping. Pleasure. We was just talking Sacral Chakra type of thing, and the first card is that 5 of Wands. It's giving me like everything's just blocked up. This may be you blocking yourself from opening up that road, because you don't know how you'll feel about it, or just you might be afraid of the unknown. Let's see. The Empress. Come on. So this is, if you're not opening up or enjoying yourself or seeking out more pleasure in your life, is going to block you from receiving and being more more of your femininity, more receptivity. And then also with, because this is also Aphrodite, this is the love type of energy, also creativity, as I talked about, because literally she's pregnant. This could be pregnant with success, actually, if you actually want to get pregnant, or just anything that you're wanting to manifest in your life. But I think it's the fear of feeling good, or you may feel guilty about wanting more. Maybe it was fine about that. Maybe before what you were getting was enough, but now your desires are more hungrier. You need to be able to just let it out, and you might be blocking these feelings because you're afraid of your actual power. I've thought about feeling blocked in some things, and I wanted to clear whatever blocks I've experienced. Let's the five of, we'll get clarity on the five of wands. All right, y'all trying to, I can't even get it. There we go. Okay, Three of Swords. Of course, the blockage is due to heartache, maybe anxiety. Six of Swords. Actually taking that transition, you might be stuck in grief, stuck in this repetitive cycle, especially around Gemini season. And then God of Wands here. This could it could definitely be a relationship, or this could be you running yourself ragged in your masculine energy, because this is the goal, to get more into your femininity, to be more open and receptive to receive, to love, to create. So yeah, I would say if you had a dream about strawberries, make sure you get some and eat them, and take your time with them. Just don't eat them. Slowly eat them. Get more into like a tantric, feel all the senses, and then maybe even journal like what it is that you desire, what it is that you want to do, going forward. So, and go from there. But I think a lot of it has to, of course, the blockages are due to some type of, you're healing from a divorce and been grinding to build your business. Yeah, you burnt out. And you need to have more pleasure in your life and actually enjoy life. And then once you enjoy yourself and take your time and be slow, you'll attract. Instead of having to run and go after it and get it all the time. You'll go from grinding to just, $3,000 in my account? Okay, I'll do this. Or, it just comes more naturally, because just let life flow to you. Okay? So, yeah. Well, good. I'm so happy you asked. I was like, strawberries, what's going on? Good. Well, all right. And then, does anybody else? I see somebody else on here. If not, I will close out. I might pull a couple of cards for the collective, and that's about it. You're welcome. You're so welcome. Yes. If nobody has anything, I'll pull, maybe like do a 3-card spread for the collector sets. I did that. If people make it here afterwards, kind of jumped in. That's funny. All right. This one. Okay. We got the Goddess of Wands in reverse. And we got the 2 of Cups. It's kind of going back to car fans. And then what was this? The 4 of Pentacles. So what I'm getting is we need to stop holding on to the old habits of ourselves. You know, we maybe had to operate in this energy because that's all we could do. But now we're seeing shifts. We're seeing changes. So therefore, we can be more open to receive more. Let the ideas and inspiration spring from you and run with them. Don't sit on them. Don't procrastinate, because that will reap a barren land, right? If you want to be fruitful, if you want to be prosperous, you have to operate and know that you can attract whatever it is that you set your mind to. And you need to work on that. Work with your intentions. Work on your magic. Work on your root work, your spells, or however you want to put it, you know. But you need to know the power you hold in this energy, feeling stuck or having to control the issues or any matter at hand so tightly is saying that you're in a state of lack. And if you're in a state of lack, Spirit is going to give you more lack. Be more open. That's why the Sacral Chakra is a good chakra to work with. It's the orange. You can wear orange. You can incorporate rose quartz or carnelian or green aventurine. You can do what else? I'm also getting amethyst to calm down some energies. And then yeah, clear quartz is also good, but moonstone is good. And I have a huge moonstone, but I don't have it right here. But yeah, just and this is a good time to release as well. Anytime is a good time to release, but especially during a full moon as we wane down to the next new moon in Cancer. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Enjoy life, love on yourself, continue to have more faith and optimism within your life, and then all will be well. All will be well. I want to pull, of course I couldn't just do just that. I want to do the Heal Yourself Oracle. And then I got to get back to work. Alright, Spirit, what's the final message? What do we need to heal from? Where should we focus our healing at this time? Courage. And this was the final card, I think, but we used the Wild Offering in the last reading. Courage. Have the courage to step in this newness, or have faith in the decisions you made to take the leap, right? Know that everything's going to work out in your favor as long as you continue to be intentional with your actions and your words, okay? So I love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me, and then thanks Eli for suggesting personal readings. I like this flow. If y'all are interested in booking a personal reading, make sure, hey Carson, hey, booking a personal reading, make sure that you go to msbotanica.com. Okay, make sure you check out your June horoscopes as well on the website. And if you aren't subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you are. Mystic Storm Spirituality. It's a plethora of videos on there because I don't really save them as much on here. I'll save this one, but I have like over 300 videos on YouTube. So make sure you check those out. Okay? All right, y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.